Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Friday and let's get right into the charts as we do have some very important things to cover. Bitcoin is currently moving above the range high. We are still yet to get a daily candle confirmation. You could see right here the previous day candle, basically yesterday on Thursday. It did close below, but then as soon as the new daily candle opened, we've shot straight up towards the highs right here, but we are yet to close this daily candle above it. So if Bitcoin manages to stay above 70.6k, so basically we are quite a bit far away from this area where we need to stay above, which is pretty nice to see, but anything can happen. We do have some very volatile news coming out today. We have JOLTS, we have inflation data coming out today in about an hour, and the JOLTS data is a bit later in the day. So very crucial day for Bitcoin. This is either gonna be that massive move that we are waiting to around the monthly pivot, basically around 76k, or this is gonna be the round trip for the bulls. Basically we go sweep this high right here and then we start reversing towards the downside. But with how the weekly is looking right now, and if this weekly candle closes like this, I do think that it's very possible for us to get another engulfing candle towards the upside. This is gonna maybe take us to this a very important level, which is gonna be the $80,000 region. It's gonna be very interesting to see. I do think this is how Bitcoin is gonna play out in the next coming weeks. Maybe we do get another engulfing candle towards the upside, or maybe we get the next 2 to 3 weeks some smaller weekly candles and they are gonna take us towards the upside. So very interesting price action right now. We are finally seeing price move ever since bouncing from the value area low right here, and after struggling right here for a bit, you could see Bitcoin did consolidate around 2 days right here, and right now we are finally pushing above. So basically on the 12 hourly, the 200 EMA is exactly where we want to see that level be. But last time, as you know, when we touched that 12 hourly EMA, this is when price started reversing. So still this is gonna remain the target towards the upside, even though the stock market is not doing that great right now. The S&P 500 had another 2% correction, almost 3% actually, you can see right here, and we fell through that support once again. We did actually reclaim it. We started struggling right here at this resistance, and then we fell right through, currently trading around the weekly open, holding us as support. So very interesting to see, since the dollar actually did gain momentum. I have been talking about the dollar for quite some time now, how we are gonna potentially either reject from here or take out the highs and eventually take out this high right here ever since back in 2025. 101, 102 for the dollar is gonna be the next target if we don't reject from those highs right here where price is actually trading right now, as you can see, which is also very interesting, since right now the dollar is pushing higher, which should be bearish for Bitcoin, but Bitcoin will eventually want to take out its levels first before reversing. So they are correlated, but they are not actually correlated every time, as you know. So this is also very interesting, and also the stock market is pushing down, and while it was pushing down yesterday, Bitcoin remained nicely bullish, which is also very interesting. You could see we have our open interest increase, which is exactly what we want to see right here. Volume is still not that great, but still we have that bullish delta, that CVD coming in and open interest coming in while price is moving up. it is a nice bullish sign. We also have taken out the liquidity right here, as you can see. So maybe we go for another push to take out the liquidity, which is sitting around right here to the upside. If we look at it on a higher chart, I do think you can see most of the liquidity is remaining at the bottom, but we still have that liquidity stacked up, the major liquidity stacked up around 80k. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. Fear and Greed Index right now currently at 31, starting to with a next pump. We're gonna be back into that neutral, and as you know, last time when we got into that neutral sentiment, this is where price started to reverse. We also have 4 days in a row of bullish spot ETF inflows, which is nice to see that institutional money coming in is also helping Bitcoin push towards the upside, since even though we are in a heavy downtrend, some big institutional money, of course, is gonna move price to the upside. Now, same thing for ETH right here. We are currently breaking above the value area high, and we are potentially heading to that 100 EMA. Since last time we hit that 100 EMA, we started reversing, but maybe this time it is also heading for that 200 EMA right here. But as you can see, last time we hit that, and if we hit that here, then you could expect price to start reversing again. But I'm not so confident that this is gonna happen very fast, even for Bitcoin, since as you can see right here, after this consolidation, it took quite a while. It took around 55 days to reach the 200 EMA, and right here, if we reach it in the next coming weeks, it's gonna take just around like 39-40 days. So this range is gonna be quite smaller than this one. We've had right here some more consolidation, and I don't think that we are gonna have any less consolidation right here. Basically, what I mean is that I do think that even if we hit this level right now, we are gonna still continue to range and maybe go for it once again to trap everybody, go once again to the bottom of the range to trap everybody. I do think that maybe this range is gonna be playing out for quite some time more before having that actual move like the one that we had right here. Since if we measure like from this 80k region, we've had the last time 38% correction. If we measure from 80k, 30%, 38, it's gonna take us to exactly $48,000, which $48,000 is gonna be exactly at the low from the 2024 summer range from August. You could see right here, and this is where, in my opinion, price is gonna potentially bottom out. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see if we do actually bottom out, or we go lower and maybe take the low at around 38. But even so, 40, basically below 50k, is gonna be, in my opinion, of course not a financial advice, but it's gonna be the best opportunity to accumulate some Bitcoin. Even right now, it is a great opportunity, since we are basically like 40% away from all-time highs. And then if we get another dump towards like 47, 48, we're gonna be even further away from all-time high, basically around 60%, and this is gonna be the perfect time to accumulate some Bitcoin. Now for the long versus shorts ratio, you could see right here we have, as I said, open interest rising, CVD rising, and of course this is gonna mean that we have more longs open in the market as of right now, which is pretty nice to see. And as I did cover, we have those news coming out in a bit, in a couple of hours, so it's gonna be a very, very volatile day. It's gonna be make it or break it, guys. We're either gonna shoot straight up, or we're gonna see some fake out come in. We maybe go to to test the value area high once again, maybe the daily open level, and then maybe we could start pushing up. But the plan for today is to remain cautious. If you're not long from the value area low, I suggest that you basically wait this one out, since if you have gotten in right here, you could have put your stop below, and then right now you're gonna be in the green, and even if price moves a bit lower, you're gonna be still safe. You'll be already have locked in some profits. But this is for today. With all of those news coming out, you wanna be playing it cautious. We don't know how the stock market is gonna react also to those news, how the New York open session is gonna affect price, and how the dollar is gonna move on this news. If the dollar starts pushing even higher, of course, I do expect to see some rejection happening for Bitcoin. But other than that, I do think that this will cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.